Okay, now I know I've been gone for, let me actually check. I believe it's been like 4 or 5 weeks now. Y'all seen this? July 24th. Probably by the time this video's up, it's about 5.5 weeks of not uploading, which is honestly, at first, like, yeah, it can take around like a week or so to think of a video idea, but then that didn't happen. Right after that week passed is when we really had to start, one, finding a house, because we found this super last minute. So that was most of my mental space, as well as 50% of that being my store's Silver League. But then another week rolls by, then we're moving in. So we have to move out of our apartment, do all of the paperwork. Obviously it's not that much, it does require full attention. So we moved all of our stuff out, had to go buy a U-Haul, moved here. So we have a 3-bedroom house, which is super fire. We were working with like 900 square feet for a ton of clothing. 2 of us in a small apartment, so having a lot more space definitely makes it a lot easier to work. Took a minute to move everything in here, figure out where we wanted to put everything, rearrange the rooms, see what we wanted it to look like. And then after that, of course, you have to buy new furniture, so that costs a lot of money. My clothing has kind of taken a little delay, so I know I have a store, but I don't really consider that what I get to wear. Most people are pretty surprised when I tell them this, that I have no clothes to wear since I own a store. Maybe I have had like 500 items at this point and I still don't really have clothes for myself, so that's just a personal problem. After we got all the essentials done, then for me, I saw my store getting delayed, Silver League, and I hadn't been posting consistently. And I like to post around 3 items a day. Moving here definitely slowed that down a lot. I was realizing I was super low on inventory, so then I went crazy. I got around 50 to 100 items coming, so you know, that should hold me on for a little while. That's the main reason I've been gone. Obviously, the other reason is just I haven't had any content ideas. I had a few ideas, but of course, after missing what seems to be 5.5 weeks, I feel like I had to update you guys, fill you guys in. Just a few of the projects. Since I'm gonna be talking about a little bit about Silver League, I wanna show you guys the setup, the store. It's not fully done yet. So as I was saying, we're still kind of moving in. It's not really how we want it to look like yet. The store is definitely in a lot better shape. There's a few new things I want to throw in here because, you know, can't make you guys sit through a video without, you know, tossing a little bit of a little spurt of content in there. This is going to be my store. Super weird, it's in my house. You know, at first we were running the store out of a kitchen. When we were looking at different houses, Silver League was about to be a garage startup. I was about to be working out of a garage, so we got lucky with this house. It has 3 bedrooms, and luckily, you guys can thank Jacob for this, we both agreed that the 3rd room should be for Silver League because I have had some in-person clients come through, and obviously I want to have a better presentation than, you know, right in my kitchen. This is the studio. If you guys want, I've debated making this video, but I feel like it would be pretty boring for you guys. This is the studio. Well, that's the steamer, by the way. This is the studio I've been working with now. This is super recent. I just bought these soft boxes. I actually took the softbox thing off of it because I think that this lighting works a lot better. If you guys want different type of videos such as product photography, and I feel like most people on this side of YouTube obviously try and start their own brands, their own anything really, and most of that stuff is on e-commerce, and pretty much all of that would require your own product photography. If you guys want some tips and tricks, I could become Flern on YouTube. Anyway, that's the GOAT. If you guys need tips, definitely watch Flern. So right now we only have 2 racks. You guys will see why later. But what I want to talk about first is this rug. So this is the rug I got for the store. A lot of people were asking me since I did put on my Instagram story. So this is the undercover. I believe it's from Autumn Winter 02. I haven't really researched it that much. All I know is that this cross type pattern was, I'm pretty sure, from Winch's Cell Division in Autumn Winter 02. So this is the rug. It is undercover. Pretty proud about that. Super hard to find, pretty expensive. I was super close to not getting it, but now that I actually have it, I think it definitely helps the room out a lot since it is a pretty tiny room. This is kind of turning into a room tour. Next up, we got these Japanese style floor lamps. Pretty nice, have little shelves on them. I put the Playboy Mastermind hat. A few different footwear selections. And then here we have the clothing rack. This is going to be, when I am shooting, this rack will specifically carry all the stuff I have to shoot for that day. And then everything else that is ideally going to be listed you know, in racks throughout here. That will all be what I want to present to whoever's coming through. So say a specific client is coming in. At this point, I kind of know their taste and style. I'll definitely have a rack that's set up specifically, curated, tailored towards them, what they like, as far as I know. But anyways, right now it's kind of a mess. I haven't really gotten around to setting it up yet since I have had to catch up on the photography part. Over here, got super lucky. There is a pretty large closet. So this is kind of the inventory room. Stuff that has been on the website a little bit longer that most of the people that come in person have already seen. So if they want to check it out here, they can. But this is mostly to store hoodies, knitwear. Obviously I haven't done that just yet, but this is ideally for that type of stuff because hangers do actually stretch those out. I think it's a lot better now that I have these shelves. I can actually fold them up, make sure that they are kept in the right conditions. So this is a bit of an update. If you have any ideas on what you guys want to see as far as content goes, I just talked about a lot of stuff there. So if anything stuck out to you that you want a little bit more detail on, maybe it's on video, comment that down below, and I'll definitely do my best to do that video for you guys. Oh, I also got this standing desk. Yeah, me and Jacob both got standing desks. He doesn't really stand up on his. I do because I'm always hunched over on Photoshop and Lightroom, so the standing desk is definitely key for anyone that does that type of style of work. So I also, another thing that's been taking a little bit of time is I am upgrading the packaging. For anyone that has ordered from Silver League, I know there's a lot of repeat customers, so shout out to you guys. Have to make it up to you and do upgraded packaging. I don't have an outro for this video. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future. If anything stuck out, let me know. Later.
Riding for her niggas can't see me. If I pop another X pill, I'll be out my misery. Prissy, busy on the motherfucking roll. You roll, get your bogus out.